Hey guys, and welcome back to Let's Play Earthbound. So, leveled up to level 5. I also was able to pick up a cheap bracelet. What I did was I fought against some of these random shark enemies around here. I like to hang out. Um, and it's actually fairly... I mean, they do a good chunk of damage. Especially if there's more than one. And that was dumb. Oh well. Just focus, not like I'm doing right now, but focus on getting rid of one. I would focus on the skate punks, because there you see why. Yeah, they do a good amount of damage, and they can summon other enemies to the battle. So whenever you have enemies that do that, you want to get rid of them as soon as possible. Come on, dude. Stop. There we go. One more hit, and that guy should go too, and we're good. Alright. And we gain a good amount of experience, much better than the 4 experience we got from those dogs. By the way, we're at a point now where we're strong enough for certain battles. If we run into them, for example, the snakes. If I run into a snake right now, it would be an automatic win as long as it's not a red screen. As long as it didn't have the advantage. But after a certain point, you get so strong you don't even have to fight. I'm so used to pressing the X button to go into the menu. You don't have to fight. You'll win the battle automatically because there's no way for the enemies to hurt you. I'm gonna go ahead and try life up A. Probably shouldn't have done that, but whatever. I want to try and keep as many psychic points as I can. See, okay, so watch this. Into a regular battle with a snake, and we won just like that. We didn't have to do anything, but they only give us one experience point, so it's not a big deal. All right, so these two guys, they won't attack you automatically. I think if you talk to one of them, they do. But this garbage can, I found a can of juice there. I already picked it up. Sorry about that, guys. Do you want to start a fight or what? There you go. See, if you talk to them, you actually get into a fight with them. And these are one-time only fights. So once you defeat these guys, they go away, and you can't fight them again. So as you can see, that guy faded away. Do you want to meet Frank? You don't want Frank to beat you up, do you? But even if you beat these guys and they go away, there's still enough enemies to fight. And I recommend fighting all of them. Ooh, especially when they drop hamburgers. Hamburgers are great healing items at this point in the game. Cookies are kind of lame. It was you. You beat up my buddy, didn't you? You'd better just beat it. So there is a way to avoid this guy, I believe. You just gotta have a bit of luck on your side, but we got another hamburger, so why not? This guy, I don't think fights. You sound like a real whiner to me. Don't get lippy or I'll kick your butt. Yeah, so he's just busy playing video games. If you go upstairs, there's more bad guys to fight. To tell you the truth, I like drinking tea and eating fresh vegetables, but that doesn't fit my super cool image. I guess I just have to accept this about myself. Frank has an incredibly powerful weapon. If you get your hands on it, I bet you can stand against any enemy. Spit, spit, spit. Saliva, spit, spit. Do you want some gum? Get your own, twit. When you buy an item that should be equipped, do you bother to actually equip it? I give a hint to my own enemy. I'm such a rockin' dude. I obviously have total confidence in my own abilities. So, you ready to get it on, Spanky? Let's do it. And one hit and you're done. So obviously, when you get a smash, it's your critical attack for the game, and now we're at level 6. Offense went up by 2, guts 1, maximum hit points, and PP went up 1. Oh, by the way, Speaking of, we also learned a new psychic ability. Psi Hypnosis puts one enemy to sleep. Not particularly useful. I don't use it very often. I'm gonna go ahead and heal up. Let's use a bread roll. Let's ate the bread roll, and that did it. As you can see, each character has their own inventory, and you only have a very limited amount of space. It looks like 14 spaces, so you can only carry 14 items at a time per person, and so we we have 2 more spaces left, and that'll be it for us. But there are things that we can store that we don't need. You know, the ATM card and the Soundstone. Well, the ATM card and the town map, if you're going to be in dungeons or whatever, you don't really need to use those. You can always pick them back up. The Soundstone, if you're not going to one of the Your Sanctuary locations, that you don't really need to carry around. You know, just kind of take stock of what you have and what you need to bring and what you don't. But I think it's time to go take on Frankie here. Hey kid, do you want to become a member? Don't be such a snob. We gotta defeat the doorman first, which should not be that big of a deal since it's a Yes Man Jr. Except that sucks. Stop missing, you doofus. Well, I said that. You know, I jinxed myself there. I said it, and he ended up being the problem. So, let's heal up a little bit more. I'm not gonna waste the hamburger here. Use a cookie. And use a can of fruit juice. Yeah. So they're kind of lame healing items, but what can you do? Alright, so here we have our first official boss of the game. This is Frankie, and as soon as there we go. I'm Frank. You are? Come on, can't you at least say your name? Okay, so Frankie's not too bad. When your guts go down, that's more like your ability to avoid critical hits. And there you go, Frank's already done. But it's kind of a red herring because he's not the main boss of this section. Fail-proof Frank can't be beaten. And this is Frankenstein Mark II. Here's the real boss, this robot guy. So we... do I want to heal? Or do I want to push my luck? I'm going to go ahead and attack. Generated a burst of steam. You didn't do anything. Okay. Through a punch. Now I'm going to heal. Burst of steam. There we go. Just keep attacking. And he's done. So not a tough fight, as you can see. And we have now defeated the sharks. We got 76 experience points. This is my first defeat. Fail-proof Frank is now just Failure Frank. I know you've been asking around, so I'll tell you about the giant step. It seems to be quite a powerful spot. Some kind of special power is stored there that allows certain people to perform wondrous feats. However, a monster sucked up all the energy at that spot. It's difficult to get to Giant Step, that's all I know. I suggest you collect more information on your own. The entrance to the path leading to Giant Step is behind the touring entertainer's shack. Perkle, the mayor of Onett, has a key to the shack. Ness, you've become stronger than I. Your adventure is just beginning. So with that, the sharks are defeated. Even this guy that runs up, he's not going to actually attack me. He's just going to say, yeah. You sure are strong. You got me at least. You didn't do anything. You were too busy playing Donkey Kong. And yes, you can tell that's Donkey Kong. To tell you the truth, yeah, you said that already. Okay. Let's go. Yeah. Okay. So, ooh, a pizza shop. Oh, go into pizza. Open soon, Mock Pizza, Onet branch. Never mind. Don't go in a pizza shop. Because it's not open yet. But now that we've defeated the sharks, we want to head to Town Hall. We'll do this quickly. Since this is a decently sized episode already. Don't want to go too much further. Hi. Since you beat up the sharks, you're the talk of the town. Mayor Perkle is waiting for you. Mayor Perkle. Thank you so much for all of your help. You're very welcome. Next time, do your job. In the next election, that was easy for me to say. Please give a speech supporting Mayor Perkle. I don't know Mayor Perkle. Hey, I'm Mayor B.H. Perkle. It's so nice to meet you. You beat up the town bullies. Punched them out big time, kicked their butts, bit their heads off, spit in their eyes, and made them wet their pants. Then you forced them to promise not to make any more trouble. Thank you. What? You want a key to the touring entertainer's shack? For someone as great as you, giving you the key could help keep the town peaceful. However, if you encounter a dangerous situation, please don't ask me to take any responsibility. I'll be able to avoid any responsibility, right? You're such a smart kid. Here's the key to the shack. Typical politicians. Hey, what's your name? I'm so busy with my election that I don't have time to meet with you. Yeah. Well, you look like someone who's going to do something big. You betcha. So I think that'll do it for this episode. We defeated the sharks. And that fight's not too bad as long as you level up. If you're at level 4 or less, it's going to be kind of tough. If you fight all the sharks, though, that you come across, you should level up pretty well. You just got to be careful. And see, now the enemies are running away from us. Here's a green screen and an insta-win. So you can get a few little scraps of experience points here and there. I see you wiggling your butt at me. You silly dog. Watch out for the crows. If you fight a crow, just be aware that they can steal items. And they tend to drop a lot of cookies. And you can... That might sound great because they're healing items and all that, but it can clog up your inventory really quick. So, take that information and do what you will with it. If you want to suck up on some really kind of lame healing items that only heal 6 or 7 hit points, then you go ahead. You can fight all the crows you want, but I would stick with hamburgers. They're your best bet, and bread rolls. So your dad had deposited $237 into your bank account. Taking away what you spent, you should now have 318 sweet and 66 experience points for the next level up. I'm going to continue. Well, I'm actually going to end the episode, but I'm going to continue playing. But before I do that, there's one more thing I wanted to talk to you about. This is not what I wanted to go into. I don't know if you can hear my cat. He's like freaking out for something. I don't know. Calm down. But anyway, you'll notice that I have $0 right now. What you want to do, you're going to want to deposit most of your money. Only take out money that's exactly enough to get what you want. The reason for that being is if you die, you lose half of the money that you have on your person. So if I had $10 and I died and I continued, I would only have $5 left. But if you deposit your money at the ATM, that money's safe. So, be aware that that's something that you should do. And that's the system that they have here. It's kind of a money storage. I mean, it's a bank, so obviously it's a money storage system. So yeah, so that's that kind of deal. But anyway, that'll do it for this episode of Let's Play Earthbound. We defeated the sharks, and we're getting ready to go to that sanctuary, the giant step. We'll do that next time on Let's Play Earthbound. I'll see you then.